Всем привет, добро пожаловать на мой канал. Меня зовут Jordan, и сегодня я не знаю, как это сказать. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. My name is Jordan. Today, I'm actually going to be going over one of the apps that I have grown to enjoy and found it has added tremendous value in my journey of learning the Russian language. It is called LingQ. This video is not an advertisement, nor am I affiliated with this company at all. I just wanted to share with you guys a big part of how I'm going about learning the Russian language. Now, I do have a link for LingQ in the description down below if you guys want to check it out. There is a 14-day trial, I believe. Don't quote me on it, but I think there's a 14-day trial. So to me, that's enough time to determine if it's going to add enough value to you, equivalent to the dollars you would be spending on the app. And I also want to add to you guys that this app is not only specifically for the Russian language. There's a multitude of language that it has loaded onto the app, like Spanish, French, Ukrainian, English. There's a ton of different languages that have great quality sources and content and topics, all relatable. So it's not just for the Russian language, and I wanted to add that as well. There's actually a lot more depth to the app itself, but let's just jump into the app and review it, and I'll show you guys the way that I like to work it. Okay guys, so as you can see, I just opened to the front page here and we'll get started. I'm just gonna run through this really quick. I'm not gonna go through absolutely everything, but just give you an overview of what I like to do and how I like to work this application. So up at the top here, you can see this is the amount of words that you know. I do not know 937 words. There's some names and things like that in there. So this is your word counter, and in here is where you can choose what language you want to learn. And like I said, there's a handful, like a ton of different languages that you can choose from. Greek, Polish, Ukrainian, English. So like I said, you can actually learn 2, 3, multiple languages at the same time if that's what you're into. I can't do that. I'm gonna stick with just Russian for now, guys. So yeah, here at the top, you have your lessons, which I'll get back to. This is kind of the main nuts and bolts of the application. So I'm going to jump over to tutors though, because this is pretty cool. So here, guys, you can actually hire a tutor and slot them in. Say, so this guy, he's 18 an hour, slot him in a time when he's available, when you're available, and sit down and go over whatever you guys want to go over. So this is a really cool addition to the application, is that you can actually hire a personal tutor. If you're having some serious trouble with something, then you can obviously talk to a native speaker. So that's really cool part of it. I'm going to jump over to community, because this part I feel gets overlooked, but it plays such a big role in this application. Of course, I'm going over the desktop application. You can get this for your iPhone and etc. So this is the forums. So you can talk about anything that you want to talk about, find out how other people are learning languages quickly, and pretty much this is just a whole forum of everyone helping each other reach their goals. So this is really cool, and it's really active too. So it's not just you post something, no one responds. As you can see, there's always a comment for everything. So there is activity on this forum. Right here, writing exchange. This is a cool part of the application. So you can write in whatever target language that you are going for. Write whatever you feel like writing. And as you see here, somebody wrote Russian. So let's just check this out. So somebody wrote Russian here, and basically you're just practicing your writing. So as you can see, he got a reply, and people, native speakers, will correct your errors. So that's really cool, and this part gets overlooked, but this is such a major help to anyone who's actually serious about learning the language, I find. Because you can just practice your writing and get corrected and fix all of your mistakes. You can write in any language that you're going for, just submit your writing and write whatever you want to write, and then somebody will correct it. So that's really cool. But I'm going to jump back to what this app is really all about and how I really utilize this application. So we come over to the lessons. Now this is how it works. You basically search up whatever you want to search, and guys, there is unlimited sources that you can derive from in this place, but you got to find something that you're interested in. Like I got to find something that really interests me or excites me, so I have the mental capacity to sit there and learn. As you can see, books, podcasts, news, business, entertainment, sports, technology. There's all sorts of different topics. So you just got to find something, whatever interests you. But for this purpose here, this tutorial purpose, I'm just going to go with short story. Man, I can never spell story right. But so here you can filter it. It's beginner. I have it set to beginner, intermediate 2. You can go to advanced 2 if you're feeling confident in yourself. But I'm not that confident in myself right now. So here you got a bunch of short stories, and within these there's all sorts of, there's 13 lessons, as you can tell in this one. There's 5 lessons, 1 lesson, 2 lessons. So you just got to find whatever is interesting and exciting to you. So I'm just going to jump into here really quick. This is one I really enjoy. I like the LingQ mini stories. It's really helpful for beginning and starting out in the language. So I'm going to go to a different one that I haven't even opened before. So I'll go to this one. Okay, so what I like to do, so basically this app, guys, you click play, and basically whoever created this content is going to read to you in their native tongue, and you just follow along. And all these blue highlighted words, indicate words that you haven't seen before throughout the application. All the yellow words indicate words that you have seen, but you mark them as you don't know what these words are. So every time you click a word, it brings up a dictionary, and it won't play right now because I'm recording my screen. But you can play it, and you can just repeat the speaker, try to pronounce it exactly how he pronounces it. So say if I click this word, there's your dictionary, and you can choose whatever you want this word to mean to you. So if you click home, now as you can see, the word turned yellow. But I do know that word, so I don't want it to be yellow. So what I would do is I play through the lesson. It will play. He'll read, and you follow along. And once you get to the end, I go back, and then I reread it just by myself, going through it by myself. And any word that I don't know, I will mark it as I don't know. And any word that I do know, I'll mark it as I do know. And I'll read through the whole story, basically translating everything. And then I will go right to the very beginning. And then I will play it one more time through. And this time I will have an understanding of everything that he's saying. And this is how I acquire the language, through comprehensible input, just like that. And this app has been so helpful. I can read so much faster, and a big part of it is I can understand the whole language as a whole better. This app might not be helpful for me speaking or having conversation, but it definitely helps with my understanding. Just because I can't bring a word up doesn't mean that I don't know what that word is. If I hear it in a conversation later down the road, after I've read it inside here, I will have an understanding of what that word is, and I will know what you guys are talking about. So don't talk about me behind my back. I'm coming for you. Okay, so quickly, I'm going to actually jump into this. So here's where your lessons are. I forgot to mention this stuff, but here's where all your lessons are. So any lesson you chose is all in your lessons. Then you can go to your vocabulary, and all your vocabulary is here. Words that you marked as you don't know, words that you used to know or used to not know, now you know them. They're all in here. So it's like your little own personal mini dictionary. You can save phrases and review these at any time that you like. And one last cool thing that I really like about this is the playlist. So you can add anything to your playlist, and this is where I really use my phone application. So when I'm driving, when I'm walking, when I'm running, whenever I'm doing something that I can't look at my phone or read along, you can at least play it and listen to the story being told. You don't necessarily have to read it and follow along. So this is a really cool addition as well. But yeah, let's jump back to my library. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the overview recap of this application. There's so much more to this app, but I thought I would just give you a quick little guide. I don't want to make this video an hour long. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and hopefully it shed some light and added some value to anybody out there who is trying to learn a different language, in sharing how I am going about, or a major part of how I'm going about learning the Russian language. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you guys want to take a look at it, I have a link down below in the description so you can check it out there. And like I said, I think there is a free trial for sure, so that can give you enough time to determine if you do want to spend the money on it, because for me, spending money on something just adds more value behind it and it makes me utilize it more, whereas if it was a free app or something like that, I feel like I wouldn't be as obligated to sign in and therefore not learn really as much. So there you go, guys. I would love to hear from you. Let me know if you are learning a different language and what techniques and what kind of sources you guys use to learn these different languages, because I'm open to exploring everything. I want to learn as fast as possible, just like you, I'm sure. So let me know what's going on with that. So make sure you guys comment down below, subscribe, like, and I will see you on the next one. Paka paka.